So, hey guys, George here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be doing my Premier League Game Week 35 predictions. Guys, thanks for clicking on the video and watching, stay tuned, let's get straight into game number 1. So up first, we're at St James's Park for Newcastle against Liverpool. Now guys, this is an exciting fixture. Newcastle winning their last 4 games. They're in fantastic form as of late. Liverpool beating Everton in the Merseyside derby in Game Week 34. Big result for them as they keep hunting Manchester City down. They need to pick up all the points that they can at the moment. 1 point in it. Very exciting. Now, Newcastle, I think, could, put on a good show here. They are a good side, Bruno Guimaraes has been fantastic recently, but I think Liverpool are going to be too strong for them. Jurgen Klopp knows that his side need to pick up all the points that they can, and Salah, Mane, Diaz are in fantastic form, and they're going to score each here, I think. I'm going to go for Liverpool 3, Newcastle 0. So we're at Villa Park next for Aston Villa against Norwich. Now, it looks like the Canaries are pretty much down. There's, 3, 4, 5 games left. I don't know how many Norwich have got left. But they are 10 points from safety. Burnley on 31, Norwich on 21. And it looks like this will be a game for Aston Villa to win. I mean, they need it because they are looking in slight danger. They won't be, let's be honest, because Everton are 8 points off them. But still, a little bit of danger. So Aston Villa should pick up some points here. They have got a fantastic squad. Steven Gerrard's side definitely can come out and get the points when they want to. It's not been working as of late, but I think they'll get back to winning ways here. I'm going to go for Aston Villa 2, Norwich 0. So we're at St Mary's next for Southampton against Crystal Palace. Now, Patrick Vieira's side have lost their last 2 games, but before that, we're in fine form, I must say. I mean, they had a fantastic game against Arsenal, beating them 3-0. I think that was the last game they won. Let's have a check. Yes, it was 3-0 against Arsenal. They were fantastic, but we've not seen them look too good in the last couple games. Southampton in poor form, really. I mean, they did draw, of course, in Game Week 34, so a good point for them, and they're sitting pretty in the middle of the table. Nothing to worry about for Southampton, and in that middle of the table, it's quite compact, but there's a big gap between kind of relegation and the top 6 or 7. So Southampton, nothing to worry about. Same with Palace here. It's going to be an interesting game. 2 similar sides up against each other. I'm going to go for Southampton 1, Crystal Palace 1. So we're at Vicarage Road next for Watford against Burnley. Now, a clash that we wouldn't usually get excited about, but I'm excited about this one because it's a relegation battle. Now, Watford need some points if they want to stay up, although it does look like they're going to be heading down. Burnley, though, are out of the relegation zone for the first time since September. I think it's the 13th of what I saw on Twitter earlier. Now, Burnley, I really want them to stay up. I think they deserve to. I mean, absolute mastermind from the Burnley chairman if sacking Sean Dyche and having Ben Mee and the assistant coach as his managers. I mean, wow, what a move that would be if Burnley do stay up. Now, they do need points here, and I think they're going to go and get them. Now, can Watford stop them in their tracks? I'm not sure, because they have been conceding late goals as of late. We saw them do it against Brentford, Watford, and, I mean, similar could happen here. I'm going to go for Watford 0, Burnley 1. Now, we're at Molineux next for Wolves against Brighton. Now, Wolves have been very, very up and down this season. They've won 15 and lost 14, and only drawn 4. Now, not too bad for Wolves, because they've been back on it this season. I think they're sitting in 8th, and they're not doing too badly at all. Brighton, they start this season fantastically, then very, very poor form, came back with brilliant wins against Arsenal and Tottenham, and then have lost their game before the last, which they drew, of course. Now, Brighton are a really tough team to predict with, because they don't have that man who can lead the line really and create and convert all those chances that they create, because they were creating a lot of chances, Graham Potter's side. And it's tough to go to Molineux as well. You've got to take that into consideration. The fans there are fantastic, and Wolves are looking good right now. I'm not going to lie. Yes, they've had 2 losses, but I think they might get back to winning ways in this one. I'm going to go for Wolves to edge it. Wolves 2, Brighton 1. So we're at Elland Road next for an absolute cracker, I must say. It's Leeds United against Manchester City. Now, City also need to get all the points that they can get. They need to keep picking them up here. Leeds have been in fantastic form under Jesse Marsh, I must say. Now, Leeds, they've not played yet in Game Week 34. I think they're playing tonight as I'm recording this. So, they'll be looking to pick up 3 points. But will they it's Manchester City, and City I think have to absolutely go for it in this one. They did in the last game against Watford, a 5-1 win. Jesus with 4 goals. What a performance from him. And I think City going to continue that here. Leeds United 0, Manchester City 3. So we're at Goodison Park next for Sunday's games. We start off May with Everton against Chelsea, the clash of the dark blue sides. Now, that's a way to put it, surely. Everton are looking in trouble. I mean, they're in the relegation zone now, and it's looking dangerous. Now, I don't mind seeing Everton going now. I'm not going to lie, Everton fans. But, you know, it's up to them to stay up now. Chelsea, in very good form. Only just won against West Ham, of course, in game week 34. And, well, they've had Manchester United to play as well. I don't know the score of that, of course, but it'll be an interesting game there. So it'll be interesting to see where Chelsea are going into this game. Now, they're sitting fairly well in third. Everton in trouble in 18th. And I think Everton, they might actually get something out of this game. Maybe a draw. I'm not sure. Can Chelsea just hammer more blows into them? I think they might edge it. Everton 1, Chelsea 2. So we're at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium next for Tottenham against Leicester. Now this should be a nice little game to watch because Tottenham were in very good form and they've dropped off a bit of late. I'm not going to lie. You know, they were being very Spursy and then they went and lost to Brighton and then drew last time out. Leicester, I mean, they've been the kings of drawing this season. They have drawn so many games, I must say. I think they've drawn 9 because they've won and lost 23. So it's not too bad for Leicester. They're having a pretty good season. I mean, they're flying high in the Conference League, so you don't mind it. Tottenham, I think, again, what can I say here? I'm not too sure. What do I predict? What do I predict? Oh, it's hard. I'm going to go for Tottenham to edge this one, just about. I'm going to go for Tottenham 2, Leicester 1. Tottenham need that top 4 boost. So our penultimate game is West Ham United against Arsenal. A lovely little London clash, and this is a very relevant one because Arsenal have been winning recently. They beat Manchester United in game week 34. They won the game week before that. They're not in bad form at all. And well, they need that if they want to get top 4 because it looks like it's going to be a 2-foot race between Arsenal and Tottenham. Manchester United look out of it now. So, what am I going to predict for this one? West Ham against Arsenal. West Ham at home have been very, very strong this season and they could go and get 3 points. However, you know, losing against Chelsea, and they didn't deserve to because they were absolutely fantastic, I must say. Greg Dawson getting sent off, maybe a bit unlucky. Either way, they don't have him for this game. So what am I going to predict? I think West Ham are going to hold Arsenal to a draw in this one. What's the score though? I'm going to go for West Ham 2, Arsenal 2. Right then guys, our final game of game 35, and it's Manchester United against Brentford from Old Trafford. Now United are have previously played Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool. They lost to Arsenal and Chelsea. Don't know the Liverpool result as of yet, of course. But Brentford, I mean, they look in fantastic form. They were looking in slight trouble and then they've absolutely smashed it. They've started getting those points recently and that was key for them. Now, 11 wins in your first season in the Premier League. You do not mind. I'm sure Ivan Toney's been leading that line fantastically. Pontus Jansson at the back, a real rock at the back, but also providing a few assists and goals. I do know he's in my fantasy team and he's been getting me some points. Either way, Manchester United is a tough test, Brentford here. Now they beat them 3-1 back in January at the Brentford Community Stadium, Manchester United. But is it going to be a different story here? I'm not so sure. I think United have to get a win here, and I think they might just about do it. I'm going to go for Manchester United 3, Brentford 1. Right then guys, thank you so much for watching this week's edition of my Premier League predictions. Game week 35 is done. Hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be fantastic. Put your predictions in the comments down below. I'd love to see what you think. That's going to be it from me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks so much for watching. For now, it's George, out.